In this city we love, yeah. It's always time to get litty, real spit. Politics about who buzzing, who moving, who really getting busy. Put some drink in my cup, let me vibe, let me talk my stuff. Cause you know we living it up. This for the ones that wasn't enough. If you litty enough, and you know you one way up. Can't nobody really tell you nothing, nah. Can't nobody really say much. Oh God, I like to introduce you to the litty, yeah. Welcome to the function, baby. Yeah.
You know the vibes. My name is Litty Willie, and I'm at the best barbershop down south right now, Elite Styles Barbershop, and I got my brother Nick Rod in the building.
How you doing, man?
Hey,
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We've been trying to get.
Been trying to do it.
How long?
Probably like
a year.
Yeah, almost a year.
Listen, I've been trying to get an interview with him as long as he's been not legal enough to drink.
Well, we did one before I was 21.
Right. That's because you were supposed to drink, and you told me on camera.
Like, I ain't 21 yet.
20.
But
now you good?
Now we're good. Drink. 22 now.
22 now. It's lit.
I'm actually an unk.
Not a YN, an unk. Nick, let's start early. Born and raised where?
Born and raised in Miami, Florida.
Where? Miami.
Whole life. So I live in Doral. Lived in Doral my entire life.
Before Venezuelan Doral.
Oh yeah, way before.
Okay.
I remember seeing that whole change.
Yeah.
And that was crazy because my family's Cuban.
Right.
So that was this whole thing. And then I went to school in South Miami until like 8th grade.
Really?
So I was like never really in Doral.
Right.
But grew up in South Miami. And then for high school I went to school at New World, which is in downtown, which is an art school.
Okay.
And then now I'm in Boston. Did a year in Spain. That was dope.
Spain.
Yeah, Spain was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it. In Valencia. So I've never been like, I live in Doral, but I've never like really been
in Doral.
Like except like when I go home and sleep.
What's that high school that's like right down the street from the Dolphin Mall? It's like right down the street.
There's
on like 25th or something.
Oh,
there.
I know which one you're talking about. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. There's one called John I. Smith, which is like pretty close to there, which is also close to my crib. But yeah, I always wanted to do music, like when I was growing up, and none of these schools like close to me had music like actually.
Right.
So did South Miami, and then I went to downtown, which downtown was great. It kind of like got me ready for like life.
What's the biggest difference between Miami girls and Spaniard girls?
Oh, I think the thing with Miami girls is like, it's not about like who you are, it's about what you have.
Right.
And then I think in a lot of places in the rest of the world, it's just like
who you are,
normal human interaction.
Right.
Like, you're a cool person.
Right.
Let's hang out.
They like you for you, not for what you got.
Yeah. But I think that has developed over time in Miami. Like I feel like it wasn't always like that. Maybe it's as I get older too. Might be.
It's probably as you get older.
Might be that
I can remember like
because I'm sure you might.
I mean, dude,
since you can remember.
Since I came to Miami in 2003, and I can remember since
the year I was born.
What?
It's the year I was born.
Relax.
22 years old.
Relax. Look at me in the background. Relax. He's as old as I've been in Miami. That's wild. But as long as I've been in Miami, I could always remember that it's not about who you are. It's about what you got. Like whatever you got is the level of how they're gonna fuck with you. And I think that's why a lot of motherfuckers be lying and capping, because they got a cap to get a better
like
type
have
of female.
A status. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But like you said, I'm older now, so I don't care. I don't care like what kind of.
I think it's also like if you're locked in on something and you have like a steady purpose in your life.
Right.
And you can kind of like tune all those things out. I think everything comes, you know.
So most memorable moment in Doral growing up. Tell me.
In Doral, probably there's just like this one arepa place called Pepito's. This is once Venezuelan Doral has like become a thing.
Right.
And I still go there all the time.
It's still there?
Best arepas, yeah.
Yeah? You didn't have no like Dolphin Mall nights moments?
I did have Dolphin Mall nights. Yeah, definitely growing up had some Dolphin Mall nights.
It's right down the street from you, right?
Yeah, I would go there sometimes.
Yeah?
But the arepas are like the best.
Oh, so that's your highlight of growing up in Doral.
Yeah.
Got you.
And it's something I can still enjoy to this day, you know?
What did the regular day in your life look like growing up?
So growing up, I was a swimmer.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Shout out to Michael Phelps.
Shout out to Michael Phelps, the GOAT. And like my swim team was like very hardcore swimming. So we would have like morning practices before school.
How do you practice for swimming? Explain that. Break that down.
Oh, it'll be like, all right, we're gonna swim 3,000 yards today.
What the fuck?
You have a warm up. You have like your main set.
100 yards is a football field, so you
3,000
swam
yards. Yeah.
3,000 football
practice,
fields
yeah.
in practice.
Practice, yeah.
What the?
It was like 2.5-hour practice. Yeah, they were looking.
You hear this shit, right?
They were low-key crazy with that shit. But so obviously still not a swimmer. But doing that, like as I was growing up and like maturing, like definitely instilled some sort of like discipline
right.
and like a way to just like get myself the fuck up in the morning.
Lock
it in, yeah. So I would do like the morning practices at like 5 a.m. to like 7:30. Go to school with like my swim bags and shit. Walk through classes with my swim bags, and then I would have like afternoon practice after. Another practice after that, like 5 to 7.
Did you have an advantage because you were Cuban?
Like
you know Cubans,
they're good swimmers. You know, I was like never the greatest swimmer. I think also a lot of the thing with swimming is like they start kids really young.
Right.
And I didn't start so young. But
you started in high school or middle school?
started like for real probably like 3rd grade.
I mean, that's pretty young, bro.
You would think, right? That's what, yeah, you would think.
So what, they're doing it before that?
Yeah, way before. Like as soon as you could like walk, they're just like throwing your ass in the water. Like 6 years old.
So is this like competitive speed or is it like deep diving?
No. Competitive like racing. Yeah.
Racing, okay. So it doesn't matter what kind of like, because I see people like going 15, 20 feet.
Oh yeah, no, it was never about that.
No.
It was about like
speed,
your events, your races. So, and I never really loved it, but this like instilled such like a discipline in me that I feel like I like have to this day where I'm just like, I want to be great at something. Every day I'm gonna like attack it.
Did you ever say like, I don't want to fucking swim no more, this shit's too much?
Yeah, when I stopped.
So you did stop?
Yeah, I stopped. It was like when I was going to high school, I was going to school in downtown, and downtown's obviously far as fuck from Doral, right? And I was just like, there's no way for me to like keep up. So like, fuck this. And I was pretty good, I would say. And I was like, I don't want to like not be good.
Let's not say what you say is your numbers. Well, your numbers good.
Yeah. And the thing is like, I was a sprinter, right? So you have like different events. You have like the sprinting. You have like long distance. Fucking hated long distance. Like a 20-minute race.
Right.
Where you're just like, that shit wasn't for me. I would do like the 50, the 100. And I was really good at that shit.
But is that still water? Because now I'm getting deep into this shit. I'm interested.
Yeah, we're swimming. It's swim talks.
It's
right
like
now.
Swim talks. Like, so is that as still water? Because if there's like waves and shit like that,
no, it's chlorine. So chlorine water, like in a racing pool, competitive.
Okay. So you couldn't do it in the ocean. It's a whole different.
We did have like every now and then, like
it was like a 70-year-old bitch that swam. She had a whole movie.
Yeah, she did from Key West to Cuba.
Key West to Cuba, and she was like 60.
Yeah, well, those motherfuckers are built different.
She's 60, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, no, she can't be better than me. But
super built different. Yeah, super built different. Swimming is one of those things where you have to like, if you want to be good at it, it's like a lot of hours. Just like.
So, what is the key to it? You think, besides practice?
I think the discipline and the practice. Like, yeah, like if you're not like locked in on practicing. I think also people have genetic advantages like any sport, right?
Do you work out like outside of the water to get better at it, or no? It's just strictly
when
water?
You're older, yes. Once I was like done, that was like when I was like of the age to like start going to the gym and like lifting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was doing it, no. But like for like real competitive, like people in the Olympics, like yeah, they're doing all that shit.
What the fuck, bro? I'm so interested. How do you like? Is it like you have to move better? Like, are you like you have to be a certain like weight? Like, you smooth better?
Dude, I think like you look at Michael Phelps and like he like will put his hands
longer,
out.
right?
He has like a 10-foot wingspan and he's like 6 feet tall.
Right.
Motherfucker was born to swim. Okay. You know, like
yeah.
some of it is just that.
I mean, you're a tall long motherfucker.
Yeah, and so sprinting was great for me because I could like start fast and then like, and the thing with swimming is like you can be the same as someone else and you just have like half an inch on your fingertip
and it gets
and you get 0.01.
Right.
You beat them through there.
Like NASCAR type shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like
photo finish. Yeah.
Right.
And they have like pads, like electronic pads. So as soon as you touch it,
it clocks it.
Clocks it.
So are you allowed to kick off on the wall or no?
Yeah, you would flip.
So that's an advantage too, right?
You dive in, and then let's say you're going back and forth, you do a flip on the other end.
Fucking knowledge on Nick, bro. Nick Rod is a swimmer. If y'all didn't know.
Swimmer shit. Yeah, that's some crazy like.
Nobody
background. Yeah, I don't think
never
anyone
talked
knows
about
that.
that.
I don't think anybody knows that about me.
Motherfucking Michael
Crazy
Nick Rod
background.
Phelps.
Crazy background swimming story.
Who was your first crush, and is she still pretty?
My first crush.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. My first crush was probably in grade school. This must be like first or second grade.
So you don't know her no more. So
Nah, I have
who's
no
your first
idea.
crush that you can say that you see her on social media right now, and is she still pretty or not?
I probably can't answer that.
No. Okay.
Probably can't.
All right. Next question then. Biggest heartbreak growing up.
Oh, biggest heartbreak is crazy. I was dating a girl for like 4 years in high school,
That's long.
and then obviously,
4 years is your whole high school.
yeah,
career.
whole high school career.
Right.
And then once high school ended, went separate ways.
Yeah.
Tried the long distance shit. Obviously, it does not work
Not at all.
ever.
Not at all.
So that was pretty tough. But I think it was more about the time. I was like, fuck, I get 4 years. I'm at,
Yeah.
and I was like, I must be like 17 years old.
No bad blood though.
No bad blood. All
She's
love.
still pretty.
All love. She's still pretty.
Okay. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. All love.
Who or what was your first introduction to hip hop?
Oh, this is a good story. So my first introduction to hip hop is, and I remember this is like one of like my first like vivid memories.
Mhm.
I must have been like 9 years old maybe. My dad used to have like this dope ass Mini Cooper, and he would like put the top down, all this shit. And I remember driving down with him, and he played Tupac Changes.
Mm.
And this is like this is like 2010 maybe 2011.
Come on.
And this is right when
Relax with the years.
and this is right when Obama was in office.
Right.
And like that I could like process that there was a president that I knew of.
Right.
And he has this line that says, we never seen a black president. And I remember like looking at my dad and I was like, wait, don't we have a black president? And he was like, yeah, this, and I remember him saying like, this is way before,
yeah.
and where that seemed impossible. And then that kind of blew my mind. Yeah.
So your introduction to hip hop was Tupac. That's a nice introduction.
And that song is a fucking that's a legendary song, you know?
Sure,
it's a classic.
For sure. Who and what was your first introduction to R&B? Your
That's
first
a good
R&B
question.
track that was like, ooh, I like this.
You know, I remember I was like a big Mac Miller fan growing up.
Nice.
And I remember I was like never too into R&B, but I remember when he had that album, The Divine Feminine.
Yes.
And that was like super different from everything he had done before.
Right. That was his breakout.
And he had a couple breakouts.
Well, that breakout of him being like
in a different lane.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Not breakout, excuse me, as being famous.
But R&B, yeah, for sure. And I remember he had like these female artists on it, and he was like singing a little bit. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking dope. I think that was like my main one. Like
introduction to R&B.
Yeah, because I was never a huge like R&B head.
Right.
And that's changed over the years, but that was one that I remember like listening top to bottom. When you have an album that you can listen to top to bottom,
you're studying it.
No skips.
Right.
Yeah. You're playing it over and over again.
Shout out to Mac Miller. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Do you remember the first song that made you feel something deep, like saying, "Wow, this hit my soul"? Besides the changes, because obviously the black president related to you, but
I was a big Michael Jackson fan growing up, and I remember he did like his last project, "This Is It," which like it was like a movie. Take care, and it was like a movie / documentary type of thing.
I remember my youngest sister, was like 3 or 5 when that came out. So yes, This Is It. I remember.
Yeah, This Is It, and he obviously passed away like right when it got released and right when he was about to go on tour for it. And I remember as a kid, I would like watch that shit over and over again.
How old were you roughly?
This Is It I must have been like 9 years old.
God,
I think.
damn, I was like 20 in a gay house.
Yeah, this is like 15 years ago.
I still remember where I was at when I found out Michael Jackson died. I got a tattoo of
no way.
I got a tattoo of Michael Jackson before he died. This was
oh my gosh, that's dope.
This Thriller before he died, but I was working in a security gatehouse and I was on my phone and then they said, "Oh, Michael Jackson died." And I was like, "What?" Northgate. I remember the gate. I remember where I was at the time.
It's one, you know, there's a lot of people, not a lot actually. There's a select amount of people where you like the world feels like it shifts, you know?
Right.
And you remember, like, for me, I remember the most recent one was Kobe Bryant. I remember exactly where I was when Kobe Bryant died. When you find out.
Were you a Kobe fan?
Yeah, I was a Kobe fan.
Okay, a big Kobe fan.
I mean, he was kind of like, once I started getting into basketball, kind of in the back, but I knew how like impactful and legendary he was. And like seeing someone so young pass like that.
Right.
Mac Miller's another one. When Mac Miller passed away, I remember exactly where I was. And those are like, you know, some of those things that just like
with you forever.
Yeah, it shakes you and you remember it for the rest of your life.
You began both rapping and producing young. Was that born from frustration, fun, or something you had to get out of you?
So rapping was like in high school. I just like wanted an outlet. And I remember like writing my first song. Actually, my first song ever I wrote because it was like in my music stuff in school. It was like a assignment.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote my first song and I remember like getting so locked into it and like super detailed and like things that I like contributing to it like I never contributed to like any other art form. And the dedication. I was like, oh my gosh, I actually love this. So kept writing. And then I'd say my freshman, sophomore year of college was when I started like really producing.
Right.
Because I would like make songs with people and then they'd be like trying to like charge me for the beats or whatever, which is like fine, you know, producer, get your cut, get your cut. But
I gotta figure a way around.
I was broke. I was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, let me see if I can do this myself.
Right.
And then, you know, going through that trial and error, I was like, when I first made a song that I released myself, that I produced, and like people were rocking with it.
So you knew you were good at it.
Yeah, I was like, I can do this shit myself. Fuck, like, let me cut out the middleman.
Cut the middleman out. Right.
And so I've been doing that stuff ever since. New song I dropped today.
We're gonna get into that.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
I produced that one as well, and I just really enjoy it. And the best part about it is like when somebody says like, "Yo, who produced this shit?" Because they're thinking like, "Oh, you have a best."
Right.
Like, me, motherfucker.
So do you still, or would you still be open with working like with producing?
Oh yeah, for sure, all the time, all the time.
And if a beat is good or you hear something, you're willing to say, "I'll pay for that."
100%.
Okay, so it's not just fuck all the producers.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. It's just like as I'm wanting to be consistent and like just build my catalog and have a lot of fucking music for people to enjoy.
Right.
I'm like, let me, you know,
figure it out.
Let me build this myself.
And you're doing it, bro. You're doing it.
Thank you, bro.
Do you remember the first song you made professionally, like recorded professionally, and said this came out dope? And were you nervous when you did it?
Yes, and like my OGs will remember this one. The first song that I ever released was called Outer Space.
Okay, talk to me.
And this is like sophomore year of high school.
Ooh.
So this is like
young Nick.
I'm 15, 16 years old. And like I listened to my music back, and you can't find any of these songs anymore.
I tried.
But
I'm not water of the game.
Yeah, you're trying to find it. Yeah, no, you can't find any of those out anymore. And I listened to them, and I'm like, yeah, these are trash, but you can hear that this kid had something.
Hunger.
Yeah, he had something about him. Like something that was different, you know? Even though the songs weren't great, you wouldn't hear them on the radio.
Right.
I wouldn't promote them to this day. Right?
Would you ever like release them just for kicks?
Maybe I would like, because I think my writing has always been on point.
Okay.
But I think like the sound takes time to develop, right? So I think years of developing my sound have like gone into a place where I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with like my delivery, my melodies, all these things.
Right.
But I think my writing has always been there. So maybe one day I'll get back in the studio and re-record them. Yeah, we'll see.
But keep that shit in the bank because you can keep.
I have them. They're in the hard drive. They're in the hard drive. They're in the hard drive.
What music or artist takes you back straight into your childhood? Like straight, you hear it and be like, "Oh, I'm a child again."
The Beatles, for sure.
The Beatles. Shout out to the Beatles.
My dad is like a huge Beatles head.
He drove a Mini, of course.
He drove a Mini, yeah, exactly. And
who drove a Mini from the Beatles?
Oh, I don't know.
Lennon.
Oh, Lennon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Lennon's dope. Rest in peace, also. But
that's probably why he drove the Beatles. Probably ask your dad, why did you?
I'm gonna ask him.
I bet you was inspired by the
Beatles. So yeah, like growing up, the Beatles was always playing, and even to this day, like even now, like I have the Sirius XM in my car, and my dad too, Beatles channel every single time.
So your dad was a big music
24/7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was such a music head as he was a Beatles head.
Well, I mean, he's listening to Tupac and the Beatles, so he has some
He's
sort of
he's
taste
got
of
something.
music.
Yeah, he's definitely got
Think
taste.
about it, bro. If you're
He's
listening
definitely
to
got
Tupac
taste.
and the Beatles,
And then my mom put me on Michael Jackson. So I had growing up Michael Jackson, Tupac, and the Beatles playing around me. It was like kind of like a perfect mixture to like cultivate what I'm doing now. Especially.
So are both of them Cuban?
Yes. So all my 4 grandparents came from Cuba.
Okay.
And then my parents were both born here.
And raised here.
Born and raised here.
Okay. So they
my mom was actually raised in Puerto Rico.
Wow. Talk to me
for
about
like
that.
her, I don't know, middle school, high school career. She was in Puerto Rico because her dad had gotten a job over there, and then so I still have some family that's over there, like my aunt and her daughters, who are my cousins.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have anybody by the name of Ignacio Mendez in your family?
No, I don't.
Okay, because I have a good friend that he's older than me. He's in his 50s. He's Cuban, but he was raised in Puerto Rico too, and his mom.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm listening. I was like, what?
Like this sounds familiar.
It might be somebody you know. Okay,
yeah.
making sure.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I mean,
so
I could dig up, but
besides hip hop, what else were you listening to from your parents growing up?
I think Michael Jackson and the Beatles were like the big two.
Any Spanish?
Not so much Spanish actually.
No?
Which is like, my parents, they raised me like speaking English.
English, right?
I like understand Spanish perfectly, but I'm not fluent.
I don't speak no Spanish.
Right?
Brother. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And shout out to Zay. He's Mexican. He don't speak Spanish neither.
There you go.
So we're all just Hispanics that don't
we're
speak
Hispanic
Spanish.
that don't fluently
And
speak
no,
Spanish.
I'm 38. You're 22. And
I know, and
Isaac?
I said
28.
28.
See, we're all flavors of ages. So it's not about the generation. Our parents didn't just do as much work as they should.
Right.
No?
I understand it perfectly. And I can speak a little bit. But it's not like super fluent.
No hables español, poquito.
When I was in Spain, I would say, me estoy practicando.
There you go.
No es perfecto.
So was it hard for you in Spain being over there, or people spoke English?
No, because I was in Valencia,
okay,
which is like, it's a big like college city.
Right.
So there was a lot of people from the States, from around Europe that were over there. Like
Right.
I wasn't just like hanging out. Like it wasn't only Spaniards over there.
Right.
But that was an enjoyable time.
It was a good time.
I would love to go back.
Most memorable time in Spain.
Oh my gosh. I remember the first time I ever got I like didn't drink until college.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And when you go to Spain and you meet people that are Spaniards or in Europe, they're like, "Oh, I've been drinking since I was 14 years old."
Right.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the culture there. So I remember like my first weekend out, I got lit. And I felt the spins for the first time, you know.
Oh
my
ground
gosh.
shaking.
And luckily,
you felt like Zay on the last episode.
and luckily I haven't felt it since then.
Right.
But I remember like being back home and like sitting down, it's like
it was real.
And I was like, yo, this is dangerous. Yeah. So I'll never forget that. But you know, I look back on it and I laugh. It's like a memorable time.
That is the definition of being lit. You were lit.
I was lit. I was litty. I was litty.
He was litty.
Litty, no show.
What was the one thing you wish you learned at 15 that nobody taught you?
Oh, that's a good question. I think just like, I don't know. I have a lot of goals and like aspirations.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at 15, if I was like, but these are also things that you grow and mature and like you wouldn't have it any other way. Right. But if I was like at 15 with like the understanding that I have of like my strategy in my craft that I have now, where it's like sit down every day and lock in and set goals and deadlines and all these things, like I think, you know, it would have pushed me further. But also at the same time, I'm like, at that age, you know, I'm kind of like developing and like understanding life. Yeah. Right. So I don't know if I would change it, but
you would have liked to be a little bit more structured.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would still like to be more structured to this day.
What made you start taking the music seriously? Like, stop fucking around. This is serious. Let me make sure I do this correct.
I think probably like my second, maybe third year in college.
Okay.
And I go to school for music. Like my major is music. So it's kind of like if you graduate, and a lot of people do graduate with music degrees and then end up working at like a barbershop or like
what's the genre? Oh no, hold on. Zay, you interrupted. Hold on.
Oh, what was I gonna say? A lot of people end up working at like a restaurant or being a bartender, and like it kind of hit me like, okay, I have like 2-3 years left being in school, and like shit is good because like you're in school, so you're not really out into the real world fully.
Right.
But I was like, if I'm gonna like do this, if I'm gonna have shit lined up for me when I get that piece of paper,
right,
I need to lock
in.
Yeah, lock in. And like it's also another thing, a lot of artists, I feel like they do music because they love it, but like if you really have goals, like I always have had really, really big goals and dreams and aspirations.
Right.
And it's like, if you really, and I think this comes with age too, if you really want this shit, it's like one of those things where you have to like look yourself in the mirror and be like, am I doing what I need to do to get there?
Maturity. Not age, maturity, but
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
And to lock in with Zay's question, when you go to school to do this, is it like a specific genre, or are you learning on music history in general?
So yeah, the good thing about Berkeley is they kind of give you a little bit of everything. Like I've taken music history classes. The first 2-3 years I had to take a bunch of music theory classes, which I was never good at. Still am not. But these are one of those things that you study and it makes you a better musician.
So did they teach you hip hop in there as well?
I've taken a couple. They have like hip hop and roots, kind of teaching you the history of hip hop. And those are always classes that I wanted to like take.
Obviously,
you didn't have to, but like I wanted to.
Right. So those are extracurriculars.
I like those. Yeah, but so with my thing is, so I'm a professional music major.
Okay.
And then with that, you have 3 concentrations. Mine are music production, songwriting, and music business.
Oh.
So I kind of get like a little bit of scope of everything.
Not just one genre.
And a lot of people do. A lot of people are jazz principals and they go to school and they're like a jazz musician and like all their classes are jazz.
He's gonna be the next Rick Rubin, Zay. That's what he's trying to tell you. He's gonna be the next Rick Rubin. He has the.
I've seen the new things, and I've seen Rick Rubin being like, "I don't know how to use shit."
Yeah. Oh no, he said it himself. He said it himself.
I saw that. But yeah, it's been dope. Yeah, I got kind of a scope of everything, and I enjoy it, man. And not just that, the classes, class is class, right? It's never like super enjoyable, but the connections that I've made there,
right,
and people that are way better at what they do than like let's say I want guitar on a song,
right,
a guitar solo, or I want a drummer on my song. Like I know people that I
connections.
that can do that shit way better than I could, because everyone's concentrated in their own thing, right? And for me, I'm just like, I want to make great fucking music that people can connect to and be consistent at it. But let's say someone that's not doing that and is like, I drum, I'm a fucking nasty drummer.
Right.
I'm like, all right, bet. Let me get you on this song and you're going to elevate,
So you got the connections of the best of the best.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
Do you get like honest and good feedback on your music there?
Yeah, for sure. And I think I'm at a place now where like, I think most of the music, like,
because that's a hard crowd to please.
And this is another thing, because I am not like a cracked out musician like some are. Like some people will just like grab a guitar and be like, and like that's like impressive.
Right.
But for me, I'm trying to like make music that's like enjoyable and will get me paid. Like I want to blow this shit up to where
your niche is kind of like frowned upon in that circle.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I always say I make house music, not house music the genre, but music to buy your mama a house.
I like that. I like the you got something in the pocket.
Yeah, I think so.
You said music has been the one constant in your life, no matter what else is going on. What was it about music that made you feel like just complete?
I think it's just one of those things where like, I don't know what exactly it is, but I think it's one of those things where I can put my headphones on and listen to something that I'm working on, or listen to a demo, or even before, listen to the Beatles, listen to Michael Jackson, and like the weight of the world would like fall away. You
just go
so
like
the thing that captivated
submerge in music.
Yeah, submerge. Yeah, completely.
Disappear.
And especially now that I'm like working on songs actively every single day, and making demos and like trying to perfect things and like really honing in on the craft. That I can like like that can consume my entire mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to think about the world.
Right.
I don't have to think about like.
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
It's like a drug.
It's amazing.
Just hitting it
and
just feeling good.
I'm lucky because I get told all the time a lot of people don't have that.
Well, no.
At all. And then they go into other things and
fuck up.
Fuck up, exactly.
I did say in my I think 2 episodes ago I was like, I feel bad for people that have no kind of
purpose.
Drive or purpose. Like I see myself because I work a 9 to 5.
Right.
But I also have a passion, podcasting, and I've been doing it for 9 years. But sometimes I sit back and I think, I'm like, bro, I would be so miserable.
What would I be doing if I wasn't podcasting?
Yeah, like imagine doing 9 to 5 every day without having no purpose.
Yep.
Like come to work, go to work, pay bills, come home, see your kids. And I guess having kids will be a little bit of a purpose. But
of course.
Your kids grow out. Your kids grow up and move out.
And then what?
Then what? So like, I don't know how people live without like a dream or a purpose besides living.
And I think another thing is like in today's society with social media and everything and people around you that, let's say 22 as an artist is already like old. Technically.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, if you're not blown up by 19 or 20, like you're not going to.
Right.
But I think if you have like, and this might be something of growing up, how your parents instill you, or just like your mental, how you talk to yourself throughout the day. But like having that belief of like, I'm gonna fucking do this shit
no matter
until
what.
the wheels fall off.
Right.
And because I love it, one, and because I believe in it, and I believe that I can like, I really fucking believe in this shit.
That's why I'm a big fan of Jim Jones and Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z
was like 30.
He's
35
a billionaire
when he
60.
when he
50,
when he blew up.
50. And Jim Jones is still putting out rap music no matter what people want to say about him, but it's still he's evolving every time.
What's the guy this year that won one of the Grammys in the rap? He dropped the Clips. Clips?
Oh yeah, Clips. The Clips. That's Pusha T.
He's fucking he's like in his 50s.
No, Clips is he's in the late 30s, 40s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you're 20, so you're saying that? No, it's okay. No, it's okay to add that because and his brother Malice, his not his twin brother, but his brother Malice is the Clips. So Pusha T and Malice is called the Clips. Pusha T is the rapper.
Right.
Malice is the rapper.
And he just dropped an album. And
they just dropped the album. Yeah.
And
but they're in their late 30s, right? Yes, and it's amazing, right?
And I see all the time people are like, Pharrell,
Rick Ross. I mean, we still got older rappers that are doing it.
And so last year they had Andre 3000 come in. He's like really good.
J. Cole is up there now. Drake is up there now.
Yeah, that's crazy because I grew up on both of them. So so they don't feel. It doesn't feel like they're
there, bro. They're my age. I'm 38. They're between 37 and 39. Kendrick is up there,
which is so crazy.
Think about it. We're talking about hip hop beef with people that are in their late 30s.
Yeah, fuck.
So you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
That was crazy, yeah.
How'd you connect with Miami Meets Miami and Drink Champs and the EFN and all of them? How did that connect?
So it was really through Curly J. Curly J.
Shout out to Curly.
Shout out to Curly, brother. He's a boy. So after my first year of Spain for the summer, I came home.
Okay.
And I got a job at the Biltmore. Like
fancy.
Yeah, I was just like bussing, like giving drinks to people and shit. And he was the bartender there. And so we connected right away. He like told me all of these things and he heard my music. And even then, like 2-3 years ago, I don't think my music was so developed, but I think the same thing where it's like you can hear there's something different.
No, Curly got an ear for that too.
Yeah, he does.
Shout out to Curly.
Shout out to Curly. So he connected me with them and he was like, bro, you play instruments, like all these things, like you're a real musician. You're not just like a 20-year-old trying to rap about some bullshit. Like you're not just rapping about fucking bitches and all this other shit. Usual Miami.
Right. Fuck shit.
Activities.
Yeah.
So he connected me with them and then we did that show and that was like my first like sit down interview.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you for that.
For sure.
Thank you.
I get that a lot. I feel good that I'm always and you know what? It was hard for me to do some homework on you. I usually get some like deep diving shit, but I can tell you now after we do this interview, when people start doing interviews on you, they're gonna pull this up and they're gonna get a lot. So any person
be like, yo, you're a swimmer?
Yeah,
Nardwar.
Right.
Yo, you're a swimmer?
If anybody asks you about swimming, it's because
it was Litty Willie.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know the fucking vibes is Litty Willie, and this season of the Litty Show, We are filming at Elite Styles Barbershop. Shout out to my boy Willie, the owner of the shop. If you're looking for a fresh haircut, make sure you go to Instagram, type in Elite Styles Barbershops, holler at one of the barbers, they're gonna get you right. While you're at it and while you're watching this commercial, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do all the stuff the YouTube people say. We out.
It's the Litty Show. It's the Litty Show. Oh yeah.
So we're back at it. I got my boy Nick Rod in the building. So Nick, every episode we do this game called Shot or Not. Now you're finally 22. You're finally older than 21.
Of age, yeah.
So we can promote you drinking legally. This show and this segment is called Shot or Not. Excuse me, this show. The segment is called Shot or Not. Shout out to Robbie Joe. Robbie Joe gave us the name for this segment.
Dope.
I'm gonna ask you a question. It's a trivia question. You get it right, I take the shot.
I suck at trivia.
You get it wrong. Wait. You get it right,
you take the shot.
I take a shot. You get it wrong,
Vice versa.
You take a shot. Yeah, right.
I'm probably gonna take a lot of shots after this.
So listen, I kind of you're like on the cusp of me trying to make it in the median because either I make these really easy or I make these really hard. So end up being you taking shots the whole show or I take the shots the whole show. So I'm trying to be fair with you.
All right, I hope so.
And listen, if you fail these, I feel like it's kind of your fault.
All right, we'll see. Are you asking me like some OG shit that I'll...
No,
okay,
these are random.
Okay.
You ready?
All right, let's see. Let's
First
see how
one.
I do, guys. I suck at trivia, but let's see.
What is Mingus the Jazz Cat's principal instrument?
That's the Berkeley mascot, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Damn, I should know this. Is it piano?
No, it's not.
No.
Percussion. He also is known to pick up bass, guitar, or even trombone from time to time. Should have knew that. Your people at your job.
I'm not a fucking
It's him.
I'm very not
school related.
Yeah, I'm very not in school.
They're gonna tear you up for this one, so you gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Next question.
They know I'm in my own world over there.
Next question.
Whew.
I don't think you're gonna know this one.
Oh man,
This one.
Skip to the next one. This one was the one that
you should. Wait. So being where you're at, and I'm gonna give you a hint. You should know this one. What was the first public school in America?
Bro, yeah, of course I don't know this.
Boston Latin School. Founded in April 23rd, 1635.
Yo, drop a comment if you knew this answer.
If you're from Boston or live in Boston.
No one is going to know this.
People from Boston are proud. Boston, the Boston people are proud about what they know. Boston people.
Yeah, that was like no shot. The Mingus the Jazz Cat, I was like, oh wait, that's...
All right, here.
That's from my school.
Okay, here's one you should know again.
Again.
What was Berkeley's original name?
I don't know this.
Schillinger's House of Music. I'll take this
one. What year was this?
That was the original name. I don't know what
that was probably like 1930.
But I'll take this because
1940. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. That must be like 1930, 1940. Because, Quincy Jones went to Berkeley.
Yes, he did.
And he always says...
I was going to ask that, so I should have asked you that one.
Fuck. All right, well, that shot's for you.
I took it. Okay. Finish these lyrics from the track Started from the Bottom by Drake. You ready?
Oh, shit. All right, let's see.
That's your era, right?
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house.
Damn.
This is your year.
No, I'm stuck.
Let me sing it again. I done kept it real from the jump. Living in my mama's house.
And now we up?
No.
Give
him a little slidge. Put some orange juice in it for him or something. Red Bull. I
told you, bro. I fucking suck at trivia.
Living at my mama's house. We'd argue every month.
I done kept it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house. We'd argue every month.
I should have known that one. That one I should have known.
You should have known that one?
Yeah.
Okay. We're sweetening up the shop for you.
Thanks.
We're putting chaser in it.
Appreciate it. When you said, okay, we're doing trivia for shots, I was like, yeah, I'm cooked.
Failing it.
I suck at trivia.
Failing it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get another drink after this.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. All right, last question. Nick is turning red. He went from white to red. He's
The
flushed.
trivia, yeah, the trivia. I'm flushing out.
Last one. What G Unit artist did a track with Ed Sheeran? I made it easy for you. I said a G Unit artist.
This one I should know, actually.
You're an Ed Sheeran fan.
A little bit.
You know his music.
I know his music.
You know who G Unit is.
Yes.
You know the artist of G Unit.
Yeah, but I can't think of the song.
I'll give you the name of the song. Let's see if you get it. Remember the name.
That's the name of the song? Remember
Yeah.
the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know this song.
It's 50 Cent, also featuring Eminem on the track called Remember the Name.
I don't even know this song.
I'll take that one from him.
Thanks.
I'll take it from him. Because listen,
Appreciate
I feel bad for me. You didn't bring a designated driver, and I told you that we were taking shots.
I didn't know it was for trivia, though.
So you're just taking random shots
Yeah,
and you thought
I
we
didn't.
were doing?
Well, I trust you.
The name of the show is called The Litty Show.
Right, I know
You
this.
should have been prepared.
I know this.
You should have been prepared.
It's not called the trivia show, though. So I was... When
See,
he hit me with a, we're playing trivia 4 shots, I was like, oh, shit.
You know what I'm going to tell you?
I signed up for... I don't know what I signed up for.
You know what you failed at? Doing your homework.
Mm.
Because if you would have watched the episodes on YouTube,
He's
you
not wrong.
knew what you're getting yourself
He's not
into.
wrong.
Right?
You're not wrong.
This is Shot or Not. Nick Rod. He failed all of
Failed
them.
everything.
But I took his shots.
Best game. Best game ever.
Because
Bro
I got a
failed
designated
everything.
driver. What you got one, Zay? 0-1. Huh? 0-1 what?
0-1, yeah.
He got one right?
You're 1, I'm 0.
Oh, yeah. But
Next time
we got to get another one.
I'll lock in my trivia.
Shit.
I'll
Let's
ask
save it for
ChatGPT 5. Give me 5 Litty Show questions that he's going to ask me in trivia to take shots.
I'm on ChatGPT if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you search.
You search up at...
I searched myself. Yeah,
You're like,
I got it.
Tell me about Litty Willie.
No, who is Litty Willie and what's the Litty Show?
And all.
And I pop up. I'm that guy.
So maybe you'll do it
For sure.
next time.
They did not believe me that I was on ChatGPT. So Zay in the
Free
background,
or premium?
Yeah. So search, say, who is Litty Willie, or put in what is the Litty Show?
On Google or ChatGPT?
Whatever the fuck. I don't care. I'm everywhere.
No, chat. Ask chat.
Ask chat. He wants you to ask chat. No. You can actually go to the website.
The website.
ChatGPT.
You don't need to
Hold
download
on.
it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go right here for you. I got a phone. ChatGPT. Hold on. So y'all know that I'm not capping because it's very disrespectful.
He's on ChatGPT.
No, it's disrespectful. I find it disrespectful. And I'm on Gemini too. So hold on.
Damn.
Yeah.
All the AIs.
Who is no? Liddy Willie.
I don't know who the fuck Liddy.
No, it's going.
No, I believe you.
Read it. Read it out loud.
All right, guys. He asked, who is Litty Willie? That's all he asked. Litty Willie is an entertainment media specialist and cultural affairs journalist. Best known for his work in podcasting, interviewing people across music, sports, and business. Grew up in the South Bronx. He did. Moved to Homestead, Miami as a teen. And developed his career by hosting and touring. He did it. That's impressive, bro.
Is that 5? Is that the 5 song?
Yeah, over time, he took his podcast to the road, performed live shows, and grew his skills in hosting and media production.
Look it up. ChatGPT, Litty Willie. I do it.
He's known for digging into guests' personal history to bring out stories that resonate with audiences, emphasizing authenticity and connection.
ChatGPT.
Damn. And this is on the website. This isn't even on the app.
Am I lying?
He's not.
Am I lying? I just got to go to ChatGPT. LITTYWILLIE. No Y.
That's funny, man.
Is it lying?
No, you're not lying.
No, is ChatGPT
Oh, no.
lying?
It's super on point.
Nick, you said if your music helps anyone, then you fulfilled your purpose. What's a moment someone contacted you that made you think, say, wow, I did this?
This is like a really good one. And always meaningful to me whenever I'm like low, I think about this time.
Mm-hmm.
I do like TikTok live streams.
Okay.
Where I just like talk to people that are interested in my life and my music, right?
Right.
And there was one person that, and I don't know if they'll see this, but there was one person who was like in the chat, like, "Hey, I'm really going through it, and I listen to your music, and like, I'm like borderline suicidal." And like when they said that in the chat, I was like, "Oh shit,
Wow.
yeah!" Like that's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
heavy feeling.
Deep.
And they're like, "Your live streams and your music has helped me like keep going, and I just want you to know that, and that you're important to me." And this is someone that I don't know who they are.
Right.
I don't know what their face looks like
So
to this day.
you knew you're doing something.
And I was,
Or your
and
music, excuse me.
yeah, and me too, because I go on live stream and like sometimes I won't even play music. Sometimes I'll just like talk right to my people. And that was one that impacted me heavily. And like a lot of times when I'm low and I feel like not doing what I need, you know, locking in and making music or going live, I think about that all the fucking time. And
it gasses you up.
And that was impactful. That was impactful, man.
That's dope. That's dope.
And I'm like, holy shit, like if I could do that for one person,
you
like
did it. You did it.
Yeah, like not just that I did it, but if I could do that for one person, that is enough to keep me going every single day.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because that's
yeah. It's impactful.
I can't. Yeah, there's nothing more.
Money can't buy that.
Yeah, there's money can't buy that, and there's nothing more that I could do than that. You know, like really impacting someone's life and them struggling, because I've struggled before, and them being like, "This keeps me going." That's a blessing.
Right.
You know, that's a blessing, and that means like there's really something special that I can't let outside.
It can be a waste of talent.
Forces. Yeah. Like I said in the new song today, I said, "You got greatness in your hands, don't you fuck it up." That's what my God told me. So I'm gonna beat the devil's ass. He cannot hold me.
There you go. There you go. Or we're gonna get into that track. That's for my next segment. So next time we go on TikTok Live, make sure you send it through me to text, and you can like add me, and I'll jump on and be like, "Yo, this is the ChatGPT guy," and search him. Because
this is the motherfucker that sucks at trivia.
Yeah. No, but I got this guy on ChatGPT. If you search him, he really is who he say he is. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to my old lady. They will see the fact. But anyway, so today is January 16th, and you released a track called "Remind Myself."
Yes, I did.
You said this song was written for the dreamy-eyed kid you were before life started pressing in. What is the one thing that what was the one thing that the kid wants you to remember about yourself right now?
That I'm everything that I believe that I am, and that dreamed of being like. And there's a, I think about this a lot, where it's like everybody always thinks about like where I'm gonna be in 5, where I'm gonna be in 10 years, all these things, and like I see myself in a lot of different places.
Right.
Big goals, big aspirations, and to like remind myself that that person that will be there. I don't say like if, I say like when I'll be there.
Thank you.
That is who I am today.
Amen.
And although it all hasn't come together yet, I'm still the same person. And I want to keep that, because a lot of people get success and then they forget who they are.
Right.
So that's one of the things where it's like you are special and you are going to make it. And once you do, you are going to be the same person. Nothing is going to change inside of you.
Right.
It's just going to be
external
forces coming in, and the days and the hours and the weeks and the months and years all coming together and like, coming into fruition.
Right.
So that's what that one was about. And I feel like I hadn't done a song where it was like, and this is maybe Boston, where it's like the sun goes down at 4 p.m. and I'm just like down all the time. Like it's so gloomy, it's so cold and nasty, and like days will go by and I'm just like down and I'm like not working on music and I'm like in my own head. So that was one where it was like all that built up tension was like on my shoulders, and I was like, let me write about this. And because I definitely needed it. I definitely needed this song.
It was like a depression outbreak.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
And it's
not depression,
and I
but
can
just like
listen.
Gloomy
outbreak, just like down, just like not who I really am.
Right.
And it's like you need to remind yourself I say in the beginning, there comes a time in everybody's life where you're gonna remind yourself who the fuck you are.
Right.
And I try not to curse my songs these days, because I'm trying to get that house money.
I got you.
But that was one where I was like,
You
you gotta remind yourself who the fuck you are.
So if you did a clean version, what would you replace the fuck with?
I don't know. Heck. A blank.
Blink.
But you are.
So you wouldn't even like replace it with a
I don't
word.
think so, because like that, I try now not to curse in my music.
Yeah.
Because I think also like I want my music to be enjoyed by everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I think that's a big thing.
Granny should be enjoying
vibing,
your
not like,
song.
oh, he says fuck. But that was one where I felt like it needed that, and that was kind of a creative decision. And I think it's super true. And I don't listen to it back and like, oh, I wish I didn't curse. Like I'm like, that was like what needed to come out at that time.
Yeah, it is what it is. And listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not a rapper. I'm gonna recite a bar, and I butcher it sometimes. So don't hate me for this. When I'm low, when I'm down, follow my spirits to help me out. If you go back and actually talk to the younger version of you featured in this song, what would you whisper, and would it change how you live the next 10 years?
No, I wouldn't. I think like all the struggle, all the like hardships of the world, because as you grow up, things start to like get heavy on your shoulders. Life,
Feel it more.
right? You feel it more, and you understand it's here. Like you're grown now. And I say there, make a living off this music. Damn, I'm really grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, it was like music was like a fun thing, but when like that's your goal, I'm going to make a living off of my music. There's like a lot more work than you and pressure than you thought it was when you first just like loved it and was that dreamy-eyed kid, that just loved music. What was the bar that you said?
I'll say it again. Remember, I'm not a rapper, so please don't.
No.
When I'm low, when I'm down, follow my spirits to help me out.
Follow my spirit till we out.
Yeah. Till we out. Excuse me.
Yeah.
See, I butchered it.
Yeah, and it's true. Like when I'm low, when I'm down, when I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders, locking in and like seeing like the person that I really am. And that's like the whole concept behind remind myself, right? Follow that. And that goes for everybody. Like follow what you know is you, not the outside pressures of the world, not, what
the genuine
your
you.
Parents tell you to do, or what you see your friends doing and they're like ahead of you and whatever. Like what you have as your purpose and what you have as your craft is the most important fucking thing, I think. And that's really all you have.
That's all, literally. And see, Nick, I do my homework. I actually listen to your music.
Thanks.
I break it down.
I appreciate it.
Listen, you watch podcasts, you watch these people. They don't do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, love it.
They just ask you questions like, "What's your favorite color?
Oh yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Yeah.
Do you like donuts?"
Yeah, I'm glad this isn't one of those. Except for the trivia, I got fucked up in the trivia.
Oh, hey, but you know what? That's okay too, because it's still.
Next time, I'm gonna be better.
You got no, but I did that for a reason, because I wanted your people from school to watch this and be like, "You should have known
this
that."
motherfucker does not know shit about Berkeley. That's what they're gonna say.
Another track you got is called "Glass of Wine."
Love Glass of Wine.
In "Glass of Wine," the image feels like it could be more than a drink. Is it a symbol for release, reflection, or something else internally for you?
I think the shadows in the cover art is kind of just like, I think I love wine.
I'm paying attention to it.
My parents are huge wine
connoisseurs.
Yes, okay. And they've kind of put me on now that I'm of age.
Yeah. So you got some expensive shit at home.
So we enjoy wine, and I just think like there is nothing better than just like sitting down with the people that you love. And this might not be wine for everybody. This could be anything, right? But
a good drink.
Enjoying something together that you guys love.
That you could critique.
And I say, cause it's about a girl. You're like a smooth glass of wine. You know how to ease my mind. And it's true. There's nothing better than like sitting down with people that you love and having, at least for me, a smooth glass of wine. And you don't have to be lit. You don't have to like down a bottle. But having a smooth glass of wine, something that you guys all enjoy together.
Elegant and enjoying.
Yeah, and enjoyable. Yeah.
enjoyable. Excuse me. You go to college. I don't.
Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Just music.
right.
Not for no
right,
English
right,
or nothing
right.
like that. But
But I get it though. Yeah, I get it. I get
yeah.
it. I get it.
It eases your mind. Like you don't need to feel the weight of the fucking world all the time. You can just like sit down with people that you love, enjoy things, and
if we want to get biblical, wine goes back to the days.
like the Drewski skit.
Yes.
The blood of Christ. The blood of Christ.
Ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
The butchering of your lyrics. Outside is getting cold. Loyal, she's a Virgo. In your experience, do you believe Virgos are the loyalists?
In that song in particular, there was one girl who I was with, and she happened to be a Virgo. Right?
Because my woman's a real strong
Virgo
believer of
zodiacs, all the stuff.
Yes,
I believe it too.
All right, so
to an extent, I'm not like super. I'm not like.
Ask you,
what's your sun? What's your moon?
I
don't
about
know.
your experience with a Virgo.
I think they're at least the one in particular that this song was about. Just like loyal, solid, like all those things, all those qualities, and it's one of those things where I'm in college and I have a lot of things that I want to do in my life by myself.
Right.
So I'm like not looking to like settle down.
Correct.
Right. But when you meet someone that's like very solid and loyal, it was just one of those lyrics that like was perfect.
I'm a Virgo.
Loyal, she a Virgo. I'm guessing you're loyal.
I don't know. I think I am.
I think you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm true to my word.
That's all that matters.
I'm true to my word.
That's the one thing that matters in this life.
I fuck up, but I'm true to my word.
That's real.
I'll fuck up. I mean, I think everybody fucks up.
Same here.
But I'm true to my word.
I fuck up a lot.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, look, we've been trying to do this interview for a year. Some change, but I said, bro, when we get it,
we're gonna get it.
We made it happen. I ain't never shit on you.
Yep, never.
I never shit on you.
Always love.
Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Feels like a celebration of being in the moment with someone. Was this song inspired more by a feeling of love or a specific night or an idea of letting life take over?
I think the last one that you said. What was
letting life take over.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's like, and this is one of the songs that I did not produce. Ramen. Shout out to Ramen.
Shout out to Ramen.
Producer. He produced this song and he just sent me the beat. And in my mind, and I had previously had an experience where I went out on a date to a hibachi spot.
Are you single or are you dating somebody?
Oh, I'm super single.
Okay. Single as fuck, as we say.
Holla at me.
Say single as fuck.
Single as fuck. So this is one of those nights where like I went out with a girl and we got lit at a hibachi spot.
On wine?
I drank some sake that night.
Sake, shout out to sake.
Sake was lit. I like sake actually. And the song wasn't like constructed around hibachi and like that night.
Right.
But I wrote what, like a lot of times I'll get a beat from a producer and I'll just like write what the song needs. You know, it's like less about me and more about writing what the song needs, what the music is speaking to me.
Right. And
this is one of those. And obviously you get your personal life and things like that, like in
the track.
Yeah, it comes out, right?
It flows. And
that was one line where it was perfect. Let's try something new. Let's get drunk at a hibachi, which I never got it drunk at a hibachi before. And that was not going to be the song title, but Miami B Wave. You know Miami B Wave? Shout out to B Wave.
And they're a big supporter of you too.
Big supporter, yeah. He mixes all my stuff. Yeah. He's amazing. Great mentor. He listened to the song. It was like already done, and he's like, dude, I think Hibachi would be a dope name for this.
Right.
It's not like in the hook, but it's like an interesting bar that like no one like. Let's try something new. Let's get drunk at a hibachi. Yeah. And then when you catch it, you're like, oh shit, hibachi. So that was dope. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. Let's call it hibachi.
And it went.
And I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad it went that way.
So I'm gonna butcher it. Ready?
Let's see.
Have you loved before? Tell me, have you loved before? Is it a bad girl? I think I want a bad girl. She said
you're butchering
she a bad girl. I think I want a bad girl.
I think that she's a bad girl.
So you say it now. Has she loved before?
Have you loved before? Tell me, have you loved before? She said that she a bad girl. I think that I want you bad girl.
Okay, so my question to that bar is, do bad girls know how to love or receive love?
Depends what they've been through in their lives. I feel
No,
like.
I mean, it can't be a signal. It's a general.
I don't know if I can like umbrella this. I
I want you to umbrella it.
I don't know if I can umbrella this. I think, you know,
because they say once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. Do you believe that?
So you can't.
No. Wait. Zay's going too street. Stay on topic.
Too street.
Too street.
This is house music.
Yeah. Can if a good girl's gone bad, is she gone forever?
I don't think so. I'm not like one of those people that are like, I've done a lot of fucked up shit in my life. And if there was a girl that was like judging me on all the past things I've done, no one would want me.
Right.
You know?
Is that your Miami blood?
So, yeah, it might be that.
Is your Miami
I mean,
blood?
growing up in Miami, like, and then you go out to other places and you meet other people, you're like, yeah, I was like,
I think Miami people are
it's a little bit.
toxic
It's a little bit. I was about to say it's a little bit toxic
Yeah.
over here.
Miami people
It's
are
a little
the most
bit not
toxic
okay.
people when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, it's like kind of not right.
I think a long-term relationship between two people in Miami is very special because because people in Miami are fucked up, bro.
Everyone's fucked up.
I mean, us men.
I mean, I'm fucked up, but like,
even if you're not an ain't shit
everyone's
man,
fucked
you've
up.
dealt with an ain't shit bitch that turned you into an ain't shit man. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could, and vice versa. You could be a good girl that has just dated ain't shit people in Miami or ain't shit men
And then
in Miami. Now you just ain't shit female.
Ain't shit. Nobody ain't shit.
In real life.
Nobody ain't shit. In Miami, whenever you talk to someone, think about that.
Do you see how much
This motherfucker ain't shit?
I'm a podcaster that dug deep into a track that has single-handedly dug into your track deeper than you ever did into your own
I'm like
track.
thinking about this. I'm like, what did I mean by this lyric? What was I thinking when I wrote this?
I'm telling you, Nick, we do it on this podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
do our homework. Your music mixes R&B and smooth flows. Would you say that you make your music for the mind, the moment, or the heart?
I think all three.
All three.
If I could, like, yeah, I think a lot of my music is like, okay, I want to make something that, at least now when I'm like trying to like grow this into a larger scale, I want music that people can enjoy, right? That's first off.
For sure.
Now I want music that I can be honest in, and then with that I can be honest in and people can relate to.
Got you.
And I think combining those three, especially now, like this last like 6 months, to a lot of people that are like, when I see people that I have no idea who the fuck they are, and they're showing love, and they're like, I really relate to this.
Like, damn,
this is amazing. I'm like, I'm crafting the right formula.
Right.
I feel like.
Right. You're in the right direction. We on the last segment, or the second to last segment of this show, but before we close out, I always bring up Facts of the Week. Facts of the Week is 3 things that are happening, and I bring up 3 things that I just searched up and looked up on and say, I want to talk about this with my guests. So today, the first fact of the week is J. Cole is dropping a new album February 6, 2026 called The Fall Off. Do you believe he's going to be able to redeem his name after the whole beef shit that was going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar?
I feel like he wasn't like, I think he did the right thing by like being like, I don't want a part of it. Like, he was in it.
You can't drop a diss though.
And then he was out of it.
You can't renege after dropping
You're right.
a diss.
You're right. But he was like, I don't want to take this any further. We're all good.
You can't punch somebody
We're
in
all
the face
good.
and say I'm sorry.
You're right. You're not
Can't
wrong.
do that.
You're not wrong. No, but I love Cole. I think he's gonna be good. I think at
He's
least
gonna redeem himself.
The clips that I heard, yeah, I think he'll redeem himself.
Okay.
The clips that I heard, like the little snippets that he posted on the gram,
he dropped a single already.
I think they sound dope. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, it's good. No,
today?
No, it was what's today? Friday?
Today's Friday.
He dropped it Thursday or Wednesday. One of them.
Oh, okay. It's usually now it's like
no. Yeah, I know Friday.
Everybody drops on Fridays.
That's the album release. No, he dropped something.
Right.
I'm not doubting him.
I gotta check it.
Listen, so I am a big Cole fan, but I lost a lot of respect
When that happened.
When I was like, bro, you cannot drop a diss,
go in
and then say I'm sorry. You
right.
can't do that. Not in hip hop.
But you know what else I think about this? That beef between Drake and Kendrick, I think a lot of it was label driven, pressure driven.
Yeah.
And I think Cole is one of those people that's like, he's actually down to earth and he's like gonna do what he thinks is right. And I obviously don't know this man.
Who do you think won
in real life?
Kendrick. In your opinion,
Kendrick for sure. And I have a bunch of respect for both of them.
But Kendrick won.
But yeah,
the battle of the war.
It's like
the battle of the war. You could win a battle, but you could win a war.
No, I think Kendrick won the war.
Okay.
Right. And I think that the thing with this particular beef was Drake can do everything, which is so much. Kendrick can't make a pop song, right? I mean, maybe he could get a singer on it, and then it's a pop song, right? But him, like, the versatility that Drake has, Kendrick does not have.
So do you think that it was?
But it was a rap battle.
Right.
It wasn't a music battle. It was a rap battle. And Drake is picking a fight
with a rapper.
A rap battle because he's like, I can do everything and I can rap. I could be the best rapper.
So do you think he was so far off, Drake, or did he keep up and just lost?
I think
or was it a slaughter?
Because the songs are fire. No, I don't think it was like such a slaughter. But what was it? Not Like Us.
Right.
That shows you're like, all right, what else? What else is there to do?
Like, but do you think it was a good rap beef song, or was it just it popped and it made?
I think it was because even the first day that it dropped, like right when it dropped, I heard it and I was like, holy shit!
And that's it.
Yeah, and Drake had like a couple good ones too, but
next fact of the week: 6ix9ine goes back to jail for 6 months, and on an interview before he goes to jail, he stated that streamers make more money than rappers, and also they have more longevity. Excuse me. Do you believe this is true?
Yeah, at least right now. I mean, time will tell because the streaming age is like so new still. Right? Like the last like 3-4 years, it's like streamers are like the biggest things ever.
Right.
But that was never like that before. And we don't know if it'll be like that in 5 years.
You're dabbling into it with TikTok, kinda, right? So like you can see that.
But my thing is kind of like more of like streaming as a funnel to my music rather than just like I'm a streamer. Right. So we'll see. I think right now streamers are for sure paid more than rappers.
You're younger than me. So what do you have to be a good streamer? Because it used to be video games, and it's not even video games no more. So what is it that you have to become a successful?
I think if you're relatable, if you can like captivate people.
Do I got what it takes to be?
Yeah, you got it.
No, I'm asking you honestly.
100%.
Your age, 22.
100%.
Like, what would I have to do? Like, just get on the camera and
get on. And I think the biggest thing, just like anything else, is being consistent and like.
Because I was telling Zay we should download a streaming app,
and stream it live.
What is it?
They have Twitch, Kick.
And I told him, I said we should just put the camera in the background when we do these kind of interviews. Just put it on.
Yeah.
Like, and not just put it on for the interview.
Why wouldn't you
put it on? Like when
show
we're
the behind the scenes, show
or
everything.
Walking in.
Yeah. If you stream every single day for like weeks or months, like you're gonna get people that are like, this is my stream. This is my person. You guys should totally do it.
Next show we should really try it.
Exactly, and a lot of people don't have shit to do.
And you're 22. Like I'm asking you, I'm 38. I'm
seriously. You don't need to be, and that's another thing. You don't need to be. It's not like basketball.
You know why I get disencouraged? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're real.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. My daughter is 12, but she thinks she's 14, and my son is 15, and he thinks my son's 15. And then my other son is 17, but he's about 18. So when I ask them, they think I'm lame. They think I'm corny.
Right, because it's like, oh, Dad, you're like.
But I think
Dad's not gonna be a streamer.
But you know what makes me happy is that when I really do good, they hate more. So I think it's because when I relate to them,
I think it's
when I relate to them, they be like, no, like, and their friends like me. Like all their friends,
they're like, yo, this guy's dope.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Like I wish my dad was a podcaster.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
They get mad because their dads are like, not even around.
I know. And I think also at that age, I'm sure as they get older, they'll flip the switch. But I think at that age, you're always like, my parents, don't embarrass me. You guys are lame.
Bro, my daughter tells me like, don't wear the hat. I can't even wear these shoes to pick up my daughter. Like she tells me, she's like, that's embarrassing. Don't pick me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean? Like I got swag. Like ask any of your friends.
I'm the swaggiest dad out here.
You feel me? Like
Come
ask
on.
any of your friends what their dads wear. And first of all, I would tell her, like she gets mad at this because I tell her,
That's
I bet
funny.
like 9 out of 10 of your friends' dads are not even in the picture. Like
Probably not wrong.
And then like the other 10%,
It's like I'm here and I'm swagging out.
and I'm fresh,
And
bro.
I'm fresh.
Like, you feel me? Third
That's
fact of
funny.
the week is Kai Cenat says he quits. He says he's quit streaming. He's quitting everything. He's on social media posting that, and he's focusing on pursuing fashion. Do you believe this is real or just a publicity stunt?
I think everything's a publicity stunt.
So it's not real.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, do you think
No.
in 6-8 months we're not going to be seeing anything of Kai Cenat?
Kai
And just like
Cenat
his
is the
name
biggest
behind a
fucking
yeah, what the
streamer,
fuck?
bro.
That's not good. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know him personally, but
You know what Kanye West said?
what did he say?
Don't leave while you're hot. That's how Mace fucked up.
Damn, that's facts.
So like you cannot leave when you're hot. I fucked up on that. I so let me tell you something in my history of podcasting. I was doing it in my 6th year. Shout out to my mixtapes. Never heard of my
Yes,
mixtapes?
I have.
They hired me to do a season with them, and I did a podcast season with them.
Right.
And they flew me out. I went to Atlanta. I went to New York. And when I did that, I was like, shit, like I'm good. Like I made it. Like I'm doing
popping.
something. I'm
Yeah.
popping. And then I said,
shit.
I came back. We went on vacation. As soon as I came home, me and the family went on vacation. And then right after that, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take
a break.
I'm gonna take a month. I'm gonna take
take a
2 or
break.
3 months off." Like, bro,
That's when you have to put your foot on the gas.
when I took off and I tried to come back,
Sure, it was like ground zero again.
it was like beyond.
Starting again. Starting all
Fuck
over.
the couch.
It was like nothing else happened. Yeah, I believe it.
And I was so when Kanye West said that, like, don't leave when you're hot. That's how Mace fucked up. Like when I listened to it, I'm like, bro, you can't think you made it. You're never gonna make it. Like
Cannot get comfortable.
you cannot get comfortable.
Happens all the time. People get comfortable and then never hear from them again.
So that's why I believe Kai is not quitting.
No, I don't.
Just
like,
something to
oh,
talk
I'm taking
about.
off, so my fashion, and then everyone goes check out the fashion, and it's like, okay, I'm back now.
And we're doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
Talking
and
about
look
it.
at us,
Talking about it.
these motherfuckers.
So we're on our closing statements, and I want to talk to my boy Nick. Nick, you talked about consistency being your biggest lesson. When you're in the moment and when nothing feels right, what thought pulls you back to create?
I think just like the belief, and especially now, I think it's a little bit easier when you like actively have people supporting you,
Right.
and that are like, whenever I hear like, oh, you're one of the most consistent artists that I like keep up with,
Right.
that's kind of like a badge of honor that you want to continue.
Fuel.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's super important. I think also like the drive and the hunger, like I'm completely independent. I produce my shit, I record it, I write it. You know,
Everything.
And I just want to, it's like someone had said, you're playing darts. I want to throw as many darts as at the board to hit a bullseye. Or baseball. I want to get as many at-bats as I can to hit a home run.
Right.
And so I'm like, these people that are with labels, which is like, that's fucking great. You have a bunch of financial backing. You have a bunch of connections that I don't have necessarily. But you are limited in your creation, how much you could drop, what you can drop. And for me, I don't have those chains holding me back. I can just fucking throw everything at the wall. And I think that that's a beautiful thing that I'm really blessed for. So I get up in the morning every single day and I think about that. Like,
what do you believe is the biggest downfall of not being inside besides financial backing?
I think especially in the music industry, I think connections is a big thing.
Connections.
Yeah.
Which you're still making, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, I'm still making, yeah, but right now it's not so much of like you're meeting people that are like connected to the label and things like that, but more like you're connected to other musicians, which is also a beautiful thing that I have. I can just like make amazing music.
Right.
And there's something about that where you don't have the pressure of a label or what the radio is going to play or if the playlists are going to like it.
Right.
And you can just like sit down and make beautiful music that you enjoy. And especially when you have like a small connected fan base that is growing and that they're with you in every release, they can enjoy it too. And you're
Right.
like, I know people are gonna fucking love this. I think that that's a beautiful thing.
It's genuine.
Yeah, it's genuine. I think it's like similar to me as a kid when I didn't have the thought of I need to make a living off of music.
Right.
You know, and I just
Right.
like loved making music. Like
Right.
part of that seeps into that, I feel like.
Looking back, what's a mistake or challenge that shaped the way you make music today?
I think a big one is being in my own head. I think especially in college, I've realized a little bit more who I am, where I'm kind of introverted, where I'm just like not like, and I get this from my dad because he's kind of the same way. Like,
You're more talkative than I first met you. I can tell you
oh yeah, for sure.
that.
Like, yeah, for sure. I think just like I'm like very locked in myself and the things that I want to do,
Right.
and in doing that, like I kind of try and like block noise out, right? And it might be to a fault, right? Because there are times where it's like maybe I should have been more outgoing and in the moment, but at the same time, that's like who I am.
But you know what, and I can take it as a badge of honor to say that I respect and thank you for giving me the time to interview you. Because
Thanks for having me, man.
no, but I want to give you your flowers and your respect because I can say that I can see that, but I can see that you're also being selective on what you want to do
For
and
sure.
how you want to do it.
For sure.
You know, and I respect it because
Yeah.
you're giving me that time and you're not wasting
man.
your time. You actually look into something and say, is that worth my time or
Right.
not?
For sure.
You know,
Yeah, and I think like you said, being selective is important.
right?
If you're really trying to do something in your life, if you're really trying to like fulfill your purpose, fulfill your craft, you can't just like do everything that comes up.
Right.
I think being selective is important. And part of that is like, and as I get older, I realize this about myself. I'm like, I don't need to go out every weekend and
Right.
talk shit to people that like I don't give a fuck about and that don't give a fuck about me. You know, I'm like, I can spend the weekends when everyone else is doing that and focus on my purpose
On
and
what
on my
matters.
craft and what matters. Keep the main thing the main thing.
That's what I said. I'm still telling you, as a 9-year veteran, thank you for giving me your time.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
10 years from now, when somebody calls you a legend, what part of the story today do you hope that they remember the most?
Sticking with it.
Sticking with it.
If you have a
Consistency.
goal, if you have a dream, if you have a purpose, you know that meme where it's like the guy like digging the gold
Yeah.
and then the wall's
I
right
know
there and then he
exactly
turns it
what
back.
you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that is always so true. Tomorrow could be the day. And if you stop today, that will not come.
We got to and I hate to take your conversation, but I tell people, imagine quitting today when tomorrow's the day you made it.
Or this is another thing. Imagine if you were 40 no's away from the yes. How excited would you be to get through those 40 no's and knock them the fuck out?
I'll commit suicide if I knew that tomorrow I made it and today I quit.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Super true.
like I'll Kurt Cobain it. Like definitely. No, think about it. Like imagine.
No, you're not right. Imagine if you stopped and tomorrow was the day.
Right.
I think
like, that
I think,
shit would be
and
so
and I
shitty.
think about that a lot. You know, like especially in the industry, you get a lot of no's all the time. Kanye got a million no's before he got the yes.
Right.
If you were 40 no's away from your yes, how excited would you be to get through all of those no's?
Right. If you could do a feature with anyone, one dead, one alive, who would they be? Now, when I ask this question, it could be R&B, it could be rock, it could be pop, it could be hip hop. You could put fucking Ben Franklin on the track. Whoever you would do, one dead,
Ben Franklin is crazy.
One dead, one alive.
Maybe
who would they be?
I think dead would be probably Mac.
Mac Miller.
Mac would be the dead.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And I think Paul McCartney for sure.
That's dope.
He's alive still.
He's alive.
And killing it.
Yeah.
And killing it.
Who would you like to see next on the Litty Show? Somebody that you can actually make happen.
Have you done Apollo Lofton? He's dope.
No.
You should do him.
He was there that day.
He is. Yeah.
Drake co-signed him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's dope. Fucking love him. That's the guy. B-Wave also.
B-Wave?
Should do B-Wave.
My B-Wave I would like to do too.
And he's like been in it.
Yeah,
he's seen a lot of shit. He's seen a lot of shit.
Shout out to Apollo Lofton. I will get him, but my B-Wave first. I would
as
like
well.
to.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to that.
I think those two would be great. And they're local legends, you know, like they're here.
I'm like Google, so I want to hear people's reviews. How do you think we can improve our show, or what should we do to fix it? I want a raw question. Raw. I mean, give me anything. What would you like to see? I mean, if it's
I don't know.
if it's good, it's good.
Yeah,
That's
I
okay.
honestly have no complaints. I think upgrading the place to where now you're doing it in the barbershop, it's like super, like it's such a vibe.
Right.
I don't have any complaints.
Okay.
No complaints.
Appreciate
I think
it.
this has been great. This has been
Appreciate
great.
it.
I enjoyed this.
What's the hardest thing you had to forgive yourself for?
So I used to be like a really big weed smoker.
Okay.
And this was part of the thing of like getting in my own head, right? Because I would smoke weed all day, every day. Like, and still like while I'm in high school, right? So
You're a
like,
pothead. Say that.
Yeah, total pothead. Not anymore. I stopped.
Burnout.
Yeah. Total burnout. And that was like a big thing where I was just like not able to like control my brain, it felt like.
Right.
And I don't think it's about so much the weed, but more about me like
Addiction.
Addiction is a powerful fucking thing.
It doesn't have to be weed. It could be anything.
It can be anything.
Addiction.
And now I think I've kind of like replaced that with like my purpose, which is a beautiful thing. I'm addicted to that. But I think also so young, like I was 15 years old, smoking every day, right? So also at that age, for anybody that's like young watching this, like your brain needs to develop.
You're fucking up, player.
Yeah, your brain needs to develop, guys.
Say you're 28. We're talking about 15-year-olds. We're talking about 15-year-olds.
So I think like getting addicted to a substance when your brain is not developed is a very dangerous thing.
That's a fact.
And I think that was like a big thing that like set me back for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm at a place now. I haven't smoked weed in like a year, which is I feel proud of.
Shout out to you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
No, I preach it to my son. I tell my son right now. I said, listen, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. There's nothing wrong with drinking. But I could tell. I tell him.
But
and I have
addiction is real.
Addiction's real, and I tell him, do what you want after your brain develops. So when you are who you are, then you can do whatever you want. But I said,
when your brain is so important. When your brain is developing, like people don't realize before you're, I don't know how it is, 24, 25 years old, your brain is going through all these changes all the fucking time. And if you're just like constantly giving it something that it doesn't need or needs to have, like,
listen, I'm gonna get raw on y'all. I tell my son just like this, and I talk to my son. Shout out to my son. I tell him, you can't watch porno until you fuck pussy. Listen to me. Now listen
no,
to me.
You're not wrong.
No,
you're not wrong.
Me. I said, because you're developing bad habits. You're expecting what you see.
Yeah, that's not real life.
It's not real life. Like, the first woman that you sleep with is not gonna suck your balls.
It's not gonna look like the top.
It's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be a couple. No, listen.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm getting raw with you because it's the same thing like drugs. Like, you are doing something that
you're getting your dopamine levels all out of whack.
Like, out of control,
like this is what life is supposed to be. And no, that's not how it goes.
I told him, so listen.
That's funny.
It's
funny, but it's real.
I'm trying to be that real dad. I'm trying to be that.
No,
real dad.
And that's a blessing. It's
like,
a blessing to have someone like that.
What do you tell your daughter though?
I'll give you my daughter's story too. My daughter's 13, 12, and I tell my daughter, I said, listen, baby, all men are not shit.
But a lot of them are.
No, listen, they're not shit at the age that you want them to be shit at. So when you're falling in love, when you're having these emotions, these guys only want one thing because they're going through what you're going through. So when you're going through a phase where you want love, they're going through a phase where they want a feeling. So the feeling that they have feels that that's love to them. So
motherfuckers don't know what love is at that age.
Listen. So as a young man, he's gonna get what he wants, and what he wants is sex. I tell my daughter, just like, listen, Nick, I'm talking to my kids,
believe you,
bro.
man. I believe
and
you.
I talk on this because, listen, YouTube, you can't hide YouTube. So I'm saying this on the YouTube with you, and they watch my show, believe it or not.
Listen up.
So, listen, I tell my daughter, I said, baby, listen, you got to understand, men are not shit, kids are not shit. You can't trust, you got to understand. Now, if you want to do something for a feeling, understand that it's only for a feeling. After that, don't take it serious. It's just a feeling. So, I'm sorry. We got
that's some real shit though.
We got off topic, but
Dad talks with Litty Willie. Dad advice.
How do you process pain and heartbreak?
Oh, I think through my craft. It's the best.
Through your music?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always. Like I said, like it's always been there.
No war cry?
War cry, no, like ah. Not
What's a
really.
belief?
Maybe into the mic. Maybe an ad lib.
What's a belief or a mindset you had to completely unlearn to grow?
To unlearn.
Yeah.
That's actually a good question. A belief or a mindset that I had to
My name is
unlearn.
Litty Willie. You can find me on ChatGPT. That's why it's a good question.
Facts. Yeah, you're not wrong.
But honestly, what's a belief or a mindset you had to completely unlearn to grow?
I think like when I was younger and I first started doing the whole music thing, I like really thought that if you believed in something that it would happen.
Mm.
And like that was like the
If you believe it'll happen, without understanding that you have to work for it.
right when you realize all the things that go behind that belief
Right.
into making that happen. That's a whole nother like thing that I had to learn as I got older, and that now I feel like I'm more in that place more than it's just like, oh, like I really believe in this, like I
Right.
do, but it's less about that and more about the steps and take like
To take to
like
get there.
being able to like sit down and like plan my month and plan my releases and plan my music video shoots and my content and all these things that I know needs to happen in order to get to that next step, right? Because obviously it doesn't just like one day to the next happen everything
Work,
that you
baby.
want. It's work.
It's work.
Gotta work.
What's your end goal in this music career?
So my thing was always I wanted to be the biggest slash greatest independent artist in the world.
Mm-hmm.
and I think that I take very much pride in that independent lifestyle, into that hustle,
Right.
into not I don't really give a fuck about the connections that people say that how many times I talk to people and they're like, oh, you need connections, you need financial. I'm like, I see people blow up. I mean, Russ is a great example. He did a distribution deal, one, but he was never like signed to a label. These other guys,
Troy Ave.
Troy,
I don't know if you know who he is.
Nick D, Connor Price, these guys are completely independent. Nick D's a great one because he's like, I don't want to go on tour.
Troy Ave was pressing his own CDs.
There you go.
Pressing his own. You know what that is?
Yeah, yeah.
Like pressing your own CDs.
I believe it. I believe it. And I think that in this day and age, there's a very like valuable thing in like being independent and not having a bunch of middlemen. It like, and this is another thing. If I'm working with someone, if I can't talk to you directly, if I have to email someone that's gonna send
I don't want it. Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I don't want it. Respectfully.
Respectfully do not want that. I don't want to have to deal with third person and all these things. And I think that so many talented people that get signed early get held back by that.
Do you think they wish they had the independent?
I think a lot of people would wish it if they knew
What happened?
like, because a lot of people think that, and back then, like 20 years ago, no one was independent doing like if you didn't have a label, if you didn't have like a
Funding.
real funding backing, you're not making music for people to hear. Like there wasn't TikTok that you could just post 5 times every day. Like that wasn't a thing.
Right.
So
Right.
I think today, now 2026, it's a beautiful thing that you can just create something on your own and get people to be a part of it. And I'm so small still from like especially where I want to be, but I have a niche group of people,
A genuine backing.
that believe in the shit.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm very far from where I want to be, but I think these people are like proof
They're really supporting you.
of what can be.
Right.
And I can just grow that myself. And then, like for me, I drop a song on DistroKid that I produced, that I recorded, and I get 100% of the splits. When that song goes fucking viral, I don't have to.
Are you getting money?
Give 60%.
Are you getting money yet?
Streaming is like very.
No, are you getting money?
Small.
Just even a cents.
But yeah, for sure.
Because I received like about $15 a month from Facebook.
From Facebook, really?
Yeah.
Like Facebook, like your content?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's nothing, but
I need to get onto Facebook. I just post on Instagram.
TikTok, I'm getting like
TikTok.
TikTok.
In the
like
TikTok
$3.
live streams, I get money.
I haven't done that yet. I mean, I'm getting $3 on posts, but I haven't done live streams yet.
The live streams, like,
Yeah.
because people gift,
Gift
and they
yeah,
gift.
I got gifted $20 one time.
You're like, let's go, let's go.
I got gifted $20.
I'm up.
I'm up, man. I done put gas in me.
Yeah. That's funny. That's true.
I want to give you a feature, and I see somebody doing the feature. I push his name a lot, and he's big. He's working. He's big right now, but I helped him move up. I don't want to say help, but I was a part of his growth. Matic, and Matic.
I know Matic.
Yeah,
Matic's dope.
comments on you. So I want to make
Matic.
sure that you do a song with him because it's something that I could see you guys doing together, and I think that would be dope. Have you ever felt like quitting? And if you have, what's the motivation that kept you going?
I don't think I felt like quitting altogether, but I've definitely felt days where I'm like, is this going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, it's not so much of like, I'm going to drop this shit, but it's more of like, is this shit really going to pay off like I think it's going to pay off? Like, that doubt creeps in. And you know what I associate it with? The devil. All the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's one, like that line, I'm gonna beat the devil's ass.
Yeah.
He cannot, like, whenever I feel something that is not aligned with my purpose.
You're not tricking me out of my game, my brother.
Yeah, whenever I feel something in my brain and, intrusive thoughts and all these things that are not aligned with my purpose and who I really am, that I need to remind myself of all the time. I think everybody does.
Explain that, intrusive thoughts. Because my son says that, and I've never heard that besides the young people culture. What is...
So I think intrusive thoughts is like when you don't choose to have a thought and it just comes into your brain. And then you're like, why did I have that thought? Does this thought mean something? Is this thought who I really am?
Because you say that,
and I think that's the devil.
No, you say that, and I'm glad that you're young enough to know the difference. Because you know what, I hate to like bring this into correlation, but I tell my son, because my son says random shit, and he used to say this like 10. He's like, Dad, I'm having intrusive thoughts again. I'm like, what's up, buddy? He's like, I want to open up the door and jump off the car. I'm like,
oh, I haven't had that one.
Well, I know. He says random shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I tell him, Woody, you know what that is, right? I'm like, no, it's not. No, that's intrusive. But I was like, Woody, that's the devil. Like you gotta chill because the devil's telling you to do something bad. You gotta fight that. Like, and then
it is. I think everything that's an intrusive thought that you did not choose to say to yourself in your brain, and it comes in, and you hear it because you hear that voice in your head.
I come from an era like we don't have intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
Like
or you didn't think.
Maybe we were smart enough to not know that we were doing some stupid shit. Yeah, or maybe we were doing shit and not understanding that was an intrusive thought,
right?
And it was bad. The devil telling us to do something.
Yeah,
and I'm glad to be grown enough to teach my son. Like,
I understand it.
Yeah, like Willie, that's not normal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not you.
That's not you. Yeah,
not that it's not normal because I think everybody has it.
Right. Well,
but that is not you.
That's not you.
That's not you.
Right,
that's
right.
Like I say, that's the devil.
That is you.
No, it's not you, bro. It's the devil, bro. It's the devil, bro. It's the devil's telling you to do some stupid shit.
They call that speaking out loud, right?
No, it's called fuck shit. The devil's telling you to do some fuck shit, and you gotta be like, yo, player. I'm with Jesus, bro. That shit, yeah. I'm gonna beat the devil's ass, fuck boy. Like,
yeah, like you are not getting to me.
100%. the hardest part of the whole musical journey that you've had here?
I think just like the pace that I want to keep. I want to, like, this year I'm planning on dropping 15 to 20 singles throughout the year.
Okay.
Which is like around a song every 2 to 3 weeks.
Light work,
yeah.
Because when I first started with Matic, I did
He drops a lot.
I did a whole year. So go back and watch my interviews. When he first came out, I did a whole season with him, and every week he was planning on dropping a song every week, and we lived up to that on a podcast, and we did a podcast every week. So,
but I think this is another thing. A lot of people could drop a song a week, but the songs are like not really great.
Right.
Not to say that his weren't.
No. Right.
In general, like generally speaking, keeping that quality high.
Right.
And being able to keep that consistency. A lot of people can't. Like J. Cole hasn't dropped an album in 5 years, 6 years. Like, I'm expecting the songs are going to be great, but you've had 6 years to do this shit.
Anything every week is hard.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Going to work every day is hard. Think about it. Work where you got to pay your bills.
100%.
A craft where you're not getting paid much for it.
And it's not just the song, it's the cover art, it's the rollout, it's the posting,
promotion.
It's the promotion, all these things.
That's why I think I helped them with the podcast where it was promotion.
For sure. Definitely helps, for
sure. What has been the best,
words, English.
No, the alcohol's kicking in. What has been the best piece of advice that you've received in this whole journey?
You know, I've Miami B Wave. Shout out B Wave.
Shout out to
He's
B-Wave.
always been a great mentor for me. I started
Yeah.
working with him like when I first made my studio songs, like 16 years old.
And you're lucky because he's been there.
And he's been in the game and he's seen it. And
Hey, wow.
and he's seen me develop and like really lock in. And he is
That's
always
why he's still there.
Yep. And he's always in my ear telling me like, you have it. Like you are gonna do it. And like there's so many he's in the studio every day with artists, right? Like that's his job. That's his life. And he tells me, dude, you are fucking different and you need to not let anybody tell you otherwise. And like this will take off for you if you just keep your foot on the gas, you keep doing what you're doing, and you don't fucking stop and don't let the devil creep in.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Let me show you how professional motherfucking Nick Rod is. He showed up to this interview in his car and he had his jacket that he's wearing on a hanger in the passenger seat.
I did.
Like, this man is crispy. It's not talking about, listen, and I'm telling you, I'm paying attention to detail.
Thanks. Yeah.
So when I pay attention to detail, I see how people walk, talk, carry themselves, how they move.
I'm not gonna move in a crumbled ass jacket with my seatbelt crumbling on my jacket. Yeah,
I'm telling you right now. And listen, believe it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's the way you carry yourself that people that mean something will see you. So when you pull up to a show and you have your jacket on a hanger, it shows and it speaks to how prepped and elegant you are.
Thank you, man.
And it's not about how elegant you look, but how elegant you are, how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself speaks. And not too many people will pay attention to something like that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You know, so keep carrying yourself in such a prestige way because
for sure
it's not to show off. It's to succeed in a field of people that are not sticking to the professional script.
Yeah, and I always think you want to like, especially in the music industry, you're going to do so many shows and you're going to meet so many people and you're going to do so many interviews and like you always want people to have a great experience with you.
That's a fact.
Because especially as a public figure or as a musician, as an artist, word goes around about who you are. Like, oh, I met this person and I enjoy their presence and they were humble and they were, you know, this and that. And I think that is something, and I think this is one of those things that my parents instilled in me where it's like, you never want someone to have a bad experience with you.
Nope.
Because that can go around, and especially if you're not a shitty person. I mean, if you're a shitty person, you're like, fuck everyone. I'm that guy, and that's it. Sure, but if you want to be a good person to people and you genuinely care about connections and just like not.
Well, just as an artist, you're a business. 100%. As an artist, you are a business. You are Walmart.
For sure.
You are Target. You are
100%.
Gucci. You
100%.
are Louis Vuitton. So you as an artist, you are the business. So I tell people this. A lot of people like to brag about not having a job and never needing a job, which is cool. But if you never had the experience on how to work for a business and maintain a business, it's going to take you a lot longer to succeed because you don't know about business. You don't need to take a business class to understand business. So when you work at a job, let's say you work for Publix, you know that you're not supposed to curse, scream, be ratchet.
You're protecting a brand. You're protecting a brand.
You know that if I do something wrong, I'm going to get fired. So when you are working for a business, you are understanding the fact and the structure of a business.
100%.
So, like I said, once again, and I'm a podcaster and I pay attention to detail. I seen you walk out of your car with your jacket on a hanger. So that right there makes me understand, okay, this guy understands his level of representation. So what I tell people is, as artists, you got to understand that you are representing your business. Your business is yourself.
And especially if you want to make a living off of music, which is a huge thing.
Right.
It's the 1% of the 1% of people can say that. So many people that are rappers, so many people that are artists. Very few can say, I live off this shit.
Because that's your business.
And there's so many steps that you have to take. And I think, like I said, never letting anybody have a bad experience with you.
That's a fact.
Being humble, being enjoyable. And this is another thing with the live streams that I learned, that like, I don't need to be on the piano singing every single day. for people to like resonate with me. I can just
representing-
talk to
right,
people,
representing you.
and they're like, "Oh, I love your music, and I also love talking to you."
Right. Because you're relatable.
And I think that's a huge thing.
That's why I thank you for coming back.
Thank
to
you,
the
man.
show, bro.
Thank you for having
For
me.
sure, for
I
sure.
appreciate it.
Before we close out, what's next for Nick? What's next for Nick Rod? What's next for you?
A lot of singles coming, a lot of music videos.
Okay.
Shout out to my guy Thomas.
Who does your videos? Because you are like on point with
Yeah,
your videos.
I try to be. So in Boston, my videographer, who's also become one of my best friends, his name is Thomas, and he is the first videographer that I've had who like fully believes in the vision. He doesn't charge me.
What's his Instagram?
Thomas Polino Films.
Zay, connect them.
I'm gonna send it. I'll send it and you can tag him.
Right now.
And he's dope. And he's the first person I've been able to sit down with him, brainstorm 4 or 5 days in advance from the video. He'll send me like a spreadsheet of all the shots he wants with the camera lens that he wants, how he wants a shot. That's him. Yes.
Yeah.
He's goated.
I want you to have a Thomas Polino when you come to Miami.
Yeah.
That's what happens to Zay. Come in.
Yeah, for sure. And he's just like one of those people that like, cause music videos are not cheap.
Of course not.
In Miami, a great music video will run you like $2,000.
Not when you know the good people.
But when I have someone that's like not so much, oh, I'm a videographer that is trying to like just get money off of doing music, but
Right,
he's
right,
like,
right.
I fucking believe in you as an artist,
Right.
and I want to be a part
Right.
of that vision that you have because
Right.
I believe in your vision.
Right.
I think that in itself takes everything to a whole another level.
I can speak for 2 people when you come to Miami.
Mhm.
Robbie Joe and Zay Finesco, aka say Zay Films.
Fuck yeah.
We're changing him to Zay Films. We're deleting the finesse for Zay
The
Films.
finesse, yeah.
And shout out to Robbie Joe. Robbie
Yeah.
Joe is my brother that he was
I gotta
there.
get in contact with him.
He was the one that filmed our last one.
Oh, right.
He was the one that
Yes.
shout out to Robbie Joe
Shout out to him.
and Zay. Zay's here today, but make sure that I want you to have those connections everywhere you go.
100%. Thank you
So
for that.
Boston over there, Miami here.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's a huge blessing being able to have, and not just him, like just having people in your circle that
And
like
believe in you.
believe in your vision
Facts.
and want to elevate it.
Facts.
And so he did Run It Back music video, he did Hibachi music video, he did the Nothing Left
And all them
visualizer,
shits are dope as fuck, bro.
and that's another thing. Like I'm
dope as fuck.
still small, right? Like I'm still small. In
Nah,
the grand,
but you look
in the
big
grand
time with those videos.
But when people see that you're putting dedication, that you're putting work in, and you pop up on their Instagram and they're like, oh shit, he has dancers in his video.
Right.
He has like this shit looks super professional, like
Right.
and it's consistent.
Right.
It kind
Nah,
of
your shit's
elevates
looking
everything.
A1, bro. Your
Thank you,
shit's
man.
looking A1.
Thank you.
A1. You're doing it, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You're doing
I
it.
appreciate it.
You're doing it. Shout out to your team, because you know what I tell people, you're only as good as your team, or you're only as good as
People
who
surround
you
yourself.
work with. Right. So you're definitely doing it, and shout out to the people that are doing it with you, because, bro, Nick, you're doing it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You're doing
I
it. Be
appreciate
proud
it.
of yourself.
Thank you,
Sometimes,
man.
like I tell people, sometimes sit back. In your case, get that good wine that your mom and dad paid for.
That glass
They
of
got
wine.
that $3,000-$4,000 bottle.
I don't know about that, but
I know they got some
definitely
good
a nice
shit.
one. Definitely.
I know they got some
they have
good shit. Pour it in the cup. Turn off your phone. Pour it in the cup. Take the TV. Go to YouTube. Watch your video and drink that cup and be proud of yourself.
No, and sometimes I'll go back and like watch music videos or listen to songs and I'm like, this is really fucking
It's
good.
dope.
Yeah, this is dope.
It's dope.
I'm doing what I love to do.
Are your parents happy?
Yeah.
Are they
And shout out to them.
Shout out your parents.
Shout out to Mama Dukes. Shout out to Dad.
Your dad is the major music influence, but I hear in your music a lot that you want to take care of mom. You always like shouting out mom, like I want to
Yeah,
take care
shout
of
out my
mom. So
mom.
what is that?
So I think, well, that's very true about my dad. But my mom has just always been, my mom's like the most supportive person that I
Yeah.
know in my entire life.
Right.
Like, even before I was at a place where like the music was great and I'm like listening to it back, like this can compete. This can do something. People can become a fan of this.
Mm-hmm.
She was always like, and so was my dad, but my mom was really like pushing it to where you need to do what you love and we will support you until the wheels fall off.
So your dad was the introduction, but your mom was the fan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think my mom was my biggest fan. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Watch this interview. So you know what? I asked you what was the biggest accolade you had where you said somebody wanted to say that they want to unalive themselves. So my biggest accolade that I had in the 9 years I've been doing this interview was Mike Smith and Rondo Smith. They're brothers, but Mike Smith is a famous rapper from where I'm from, and his mom watched my interview with her son Rondo Smith, and she says, "This is the best interview I've ever had. Seen my son, and thank you for doing what, like, projecting my son the way it was." And that right there was like, so if your
My
mom
mom will
watches
probably
this
say
interview,
the same thing. I think she'll say the same thing.
shout to
This is a great
shout
interview.
out to
Mama Dukes.
Yeah, I want your mom to watch this and tell her to comment or repost or
We'll
something.
have to skip the trivia section. Love you, Mom.
Where can people find you, your music, all that good stuff at?
Nick Rod, Nick ROD, Spotify, Apple Music. You'll see my face wherever you listen to your music. You'll see my name and you'll see my face.
Light Eye White Boy.
And that's me. And you'll see weekly, monthly drops. TikTok, Nick Rod World. Instagram, Nick One Rod. You'll find me. And if you follow me, I'll be in your face, so you don't have to worry about like not seeing me once you follow. So.
And after this interview, he's gonna be all over YouTube because I was looking for interviews with him and I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find him.
So today,
now
first
you'll see
interview.
it. All right, cut this up.
Shout outs. Talk to me.
Shout outs to my parents, first of all. Love you guys. You guys are the freaking best. Shout out to Miami B Wave.
That's a Miami B Wave.
Shout out to Thomas, my videographer. Freaking love all of you guys.
Shout out to Curly for making it happen.
Shout out to Curly J for really introducing us in the first place.
Know, right?
Yeah, we never met each other.
Shout out to Drink Champs.
EFN, Drink Champs, all of you guys really put us together, and I'm blessing. This is a great connection.
No, for sure.
I'm sure I'll have like way down the road the rest of my career.
I want to ask you now.
I'll always come back.
No, that's what I was gonna ask you. So when Nick Rod makes it,
no, you can count on. Yeah,
listen, no. I want you to say it on camera. When Nick Rod makes it to like a Drake, J. Cole level, and Litty Willie and the Litty Show is still lower tier, will you still come back and rock?
You can count on me. I'll hop on and I'll say, the Litty Show.
Did you hear the new? Did you hear the new?
No, that's the one I remember.
Oh, you gotta hear the
new
one. You gotta hear the new one.
Theme song?
No, I'm gonna show you the new theme song. See, now I made the third one. Well, shout out to my boy.
That one I love.
Shout out to my boy.
That one was always in my head.
So my guy Unico made 1, 2, and 3. We're on the third one now. He made all the intros.
The one I just sang was second.
Second one, yeah. Unico made all the intros. He makes jingles. He's an artist. He's a rapper. He's a singer.
But
he sells jingles,
right?
Like commercials and
a lot of money behind that.
So, yeah. So shout out to Unico. I'm gonna show you that one. But shout out to Unico. Nick, thank you for fucking coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I know it's been a while, bro. I respect you. I respect
you,
your music.
I appreciate it,
bro. I respect your hustle.
Thank you,
like we really gonna be promoting the fuck out of this.
Thanks. I hope so. Yeah.
No, I will.
I'll promote it too.
So you better collab on all this shit.
100%.
You better do all that shit, yo. Closing
you,
statement. Any closing statements,
guys? If you have a passion, if you have a craft, follow that dream until the wheels fall off. And chances are the wheels will never fall off if you are passionate about your craft. I think that's the biggest thing. Just keep freaking going. I know it sounds cliche.
No, it's not cliche.
But if you keep going and the things that you love, like everything will fall into place. And that's like real. That's some real shit.
You know the fucking vibes. My name is Litty Willie. This is Nick Rod. If it ain't lit, it ain't shit, and we out.
You know the fucking vibes.
In the city we love, yeah, it's always time to get litty.